Just because you're going through perimenopause and menopause and have the bloat doesn't mean that you have to give up on your summer style and go way too basic if that's not who you are. So in this video, I am going to show you some fun, colorful, not so basic summer outfit ideas that are still going to work magic to disguise your perimenopausal or menopausal belly. If you are new to me, my name is Tracy Gold. I am your menopause style expert, and I have been styling and designing for women just like you for well over 20 years. And yes, I am 51 and I am perimenopausal, so I have the bloat too. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you some style ideas that hopefully will inspire you to create your own. If you like the items in the video, all of them will be listed in the products below. Use those ones because those are going to give you the best possible deals. Also, if you feel overwhelmed by the process and you need some help figuring out which are your best pieces, then I offer one-on-one styling sessions as well, both here in New York City and online. So let's get started. First up is this fun color block dress. Now, while yes, we want it to be fun, we also want it to disguise the belly. Now, something that I figured out very quickly as I was going through perimenopause and menopause and trying to figure this whole thing out of what to wear, I realized that color blocking is a phenomenal way to disguise the belly, especially if the color blocking draws the eye down the body. But it also is very important the shape of the dress. So as an example, if this dress goes like that, it's not gonna really do it even though it's color blocked. However, in a shape like this where it has some waist shape and then flares out, that works like a charm. Now we also can't have it that it's too tight here and then flares out, because that's not gonna do the trick either. And I have found when I've gone shopping and for things to show you, oh my goodness, so many garments do that and it's so frustrating. You also need to make sure that the fabric of the dress is the right kind of fabric, because again, that makes a huge difference. If you have a fabric that is very clingy, doesn't matter if it's color block, it's still going to be clingy. So this is made out of a firmer cotton. Now in a solid color, you are just gonna have to be careful of what underwear you wear. It's just the way it is. So seamless panties are gonna be the best. Almost every single brand has them out there. So they're easy to find. But what you want is you want a fabric that is going to give you a little more hold, but still breathability at the same time. This is a thicker cotton, not the kind of cotton that you are used to with your almost very see-through kind of t-shirting. No, this is a much firmer cotton, but it still is breathable. Gives you the hold, gives you the breathability, makes it fun, and disguises the belly. What more could you want? If you want more tips on how to disguise your menopausal belly, then get my free guide. All you need to do is go to tracygoldfashiontips.com. You'll get the downloadable guide. You can have it on your phone. You can have it on your laptop, wherever you like. Easy reference. Magical powers are just a click away. Now, what about shorts? Can women over 40, 50, 60 wear shorts? Of course we can. It's all about finding the right shape of shorts. Now, obviously it is going to depend on how comfortable you feel about showing your legs. If you're not comfortable, it's fine. There are plenty of other options, but if you do want to wear shorts, then I have some really fun ones to show you. Now, this pair I was very, very excited to find because it kind of reminds me of a skirt. So it looks like a little short skirt, but it's shorts, which is really fun. It also has this little detail. It's made out of a soft fabric. It is really, really fun. It fits nicely. It's got the pocket if you want it. And what's very, very important is that it creates, again, that triangle shape. So it's got that kind of flare at the bottom and then goes narrow towards the waist. Now, obviously, if you are having a bloated day, this might be a little bit of the challenge. So what I do recommend with this brand, the product is pinned below, do go up a size with this brand. Okay, at least one size. Now, this is up a size from my regular, but I still have quite a bit of space. There isn't much stretch in this, so that's always the thing to consider. But what I do like is that it's got still some space, and I feel like it's going to give a little bit with my body. Now, you may have noticed that I've got my top tucked in because I feel comfortable to do so. I feel like there's enough disguising going on. The attention to detail on the buttons, the shape of them. However, for you, if you're having one of those days that you feel like, no ways, Tracy, am I going to tuck my top in? No problem. Because of the button detail, these buttons are pretty flat. Obviously, if they were curved or more dramatic, I would say, no, this isn't going to work. But you can easily pull it out and just pop it on over that waistband. What you can also do is if your tops are a little bit longer, you can rouge them so it creates a little bit of rouging across the belly. Just whatever you do, don't do this. Okay, that's not gonna do it. What you want to do is go like this and get that rouge. That's the benefit of having more fitted tops that are a little bit longer in a nice firm cotton. Makes all the difference in the world. The other thing that you can do if you don't want to show too much leg, or you're having a really bloated day and you feel like you need an extra layer, is to pop on this denim jacket. No, it's actually not a jacket. It's actually a dress. You see, this actually buttons up, but I always look for items that you can wear in different ways. And so what's nice is that this can be worn open, draw the eye down the body. Again, down the body is going to take emphasis away from across, and it gives you a fun, elongated look. It still keeps it cheeky and fun. It keeps it fun and colorful. Girlfriend, these are so much better outfits than just going for your plain old boring usual. Another pair of shorts that I'm going to show you, which I'm a huge fan of and have been able to fit regardless of what's going on with my body changes, are these. And I'm showing them first to you because I want to show you on the inside before I put them on. They have this elastication that makes it super comfortable. Unfreaking believable. This makes them so comfy, and you can still wear something that's a little more fitted. So what I love about these is that this gives you an option to adjust the length as well. They are definitely more fitted than the previous pair. They've definitely got more of a kind of closer fit. However, because of the elastication, I feel like they work really well. Also, you can fold them up further or further down. So you can either have it that long or go even up as high as that. It just depends on your comfort level and your shape of leg. The other thing I want to recommend is that when you are trying to determine which is your best length of short, try one leg and try the other until you find what feels the most comfortable and looks the best on you. Next is this olive green dress that I found on my shopping spree to find styles that are going to work really well for flattering the belly. Now, there are some things that I really love about this dress, and then there's some things that I feel need to be styled. So first of all, I love the color. This is such a good basic color for summer, fall, winter. I mean, around the year, you can wear this color. So you could even wear this for a fall outfit with boots and something like that. Now, what I also love is I love the fact that when I buttoned it up, it wasn't super tight on my belly. Such an important thing, which I found so many of the dresses that I tried on absolutely were. Like, I couldn't even button them. This has got some shaping, but it's not over the top. It also then flares into this really cool and fun hem. However, the belt that comes with it is just not doing it for me. To me, this belt just does nothing for the dress. It doesn't make it look good. So either my suggestion is lose the belt completely. It still has got shape. It still can work for you, or add a wider magic belt to the equation. Now, to me, this completely transforms it. Why? Because the belt is actually quite nice and wide. It gives it further shape and it works its magic. Also, tie it asymmetrically, kind of just off to the side, not right in front of your belly. Let the eye go down the body with the ties and it works magic, drawing the eye down the body instead of around the belly. Now, I've saved the best for last. This is one of my personal favorite pieces, and it is one of the most fun things to wear because there's so many different ways to wear it. First of all, it's made out of a really fun bold print, and it is a jumpsuit. It is not a dress. So you may be looking at it thinking like, oh, that's an interesting dress, but actually it's a jumpsuit and it can be worn multiple different ways. So first of all, the bold print definitely does the disguising of the belly, and then you can also do this. And this completely transforms the look. Again, belting is one of the magical powers of disguising your belly. And if you want to know more, make sure to check my video out there. But you can also do this. Now you can see in the full length that you can actually tie the slits at the bottom and create even a more funky look. Now, I understand that a jumpsuit is often very, very difficult to get the fit right. However, this jumpsuit is unique because it has a very easy fit to it. It's quite nice and wide. It has quite a nice low crotch, so it's not going to sit high up in there, and it also can be worn multiple different ways. Now, you may have noticed a little color palette happening here in this video, and it's intentional because I really love to help my clients to find just a few pieces that mix and match and create tons to wear, even if you have just a few pieces in your closet. And just because you have a capsule wardrobe doesn't mean it has to be dull and boring. It can be fun and colorful and exciting. So if you want to learn more on how to create your own capsule wardrobe, make sure to check out my one-on-one consultations, both online and in person. Details in the description below. But wait, there's more. If you want to see more outfits like these, watch this next video.